let's talk about how Drake stands like DJ Academics ruined Drake's career.
What top five you smoking on, Drake? Cause my top five is Kendrick.
Drake stands like DJ Academics completely underestimated and dismissed the biggest hip hop artist in the world, Kendrick Lamar. We all know what Drake brings to the table. Drake is one of the biggest pop stars in the world. He's paddle tested. Even though he lost to Pusha T pretty easily, he still dropped a very amazing diss song called Duppy Freestyle, which is way better than anything Drake has dropped against Kendrick Lamar. There is a reason why everybody, including the music industry, calls Kendrick Lamar the boogeyman. The people, the industry understand how genius this guy really is. Why his albums are studied in a university. Why he's winning all these awards that nobody else has won. There's a reason for that. And instead of appreciating that, respecting that, learning more about him, Drake stands like academics dismiss him. Like, oh, he's some kind of social justice warrior. That's why he's winning all the awards. Not because of his talent, not because of his pen game, not because of his creativity, his amazing albums. No, it's because he's a social justice warrior, which he never was. If you listen to Kendrick Lamar, he never was that. He never rapped about anything social justice. He's talking about his own experience, what his people are going through. But to Drake fans, that's some social justice warrior shit. Okay. So they completely dismiss Kendrick Lamar. And like I said before, the biggest hip hop artist in the world. In 2022, Kendrick Lamar dropped the Mr. Moral album, which outsold Drake's album. Honestly, never mind. There's many other artists that outsold Drake. Future outsold Drake. But some way, somehow, Mr. Moral that outsold Drake plugged. Drake cannot give the number one to Kendrick. So what he did? He ran to Atlanta, like Kendrick Lamar said, and worked with 21 Savage and dropped a collab album, and they outsold everybody. Now, that's a collab album. What happened when both of these guys dropped a solo album? Kendrick outsold Drake by mile. So did Future. Then Kendrick Lamar goes on tour solo. He bought Baby Kim, but Baby Kim is not a stable artist. He's upcoming artist that Kendrick Lamar is promoting. Kendrick Lamar went on tour, Mr. Moral tour, and became the highest grossing tour of all time in hip hop. Then Drake comes in. He does the tour himself, and he outsells Kendrick Lamar by little bit. Not that much, by little bit. By like 10 million. He did fewer cities, but even if you include that, it's still not that much of a difference. And remember, Drake bought Lil Wayne, Nicki Minaj, 21 Savage, and J. Cole on his tour. And all these big celebrities and so forth so on. Meanwhile, Kendrick Lamar did solo. And he almost outsold Drake. But some way, somehow, this guy is flopping. Some way, somehow, this guy needs Drake's attention. This is the problem when you are a star. You cannot see the reality. You live in your own world, which makes you make mistakes. Akademiks should be the smart guy. He should know how the numbers work. He should know that Kendrick Lamar is the biggest hip hop artist in the world. He completely dismisses it. Instead of celebrating him, instead understanding how amazing this guy is, he dismissed him. And the problem with Drake is that Drake listens to Akademiks. And he thinks that, oh, Kendrick Lamar is a fucking peon. Your album flopped. Akademiks should have come out and say like, no, he didn't flop. He was doing amazing. He was doing better numbers than you. His store almost sold the same amount as you, and he did that solo. And he's a hip hop artist, not a pop artist. The problem with Drake is that Drake cannot compete with other pop artists like Bad Bunny, Taylor Swift. So he has to be put on hip hop category to be number one. But you are not a hip hop artist. You are a pop artist that also raps. J. Cole is a hip hop artist. Kendrick is a hip hop artist. Future is hip hop artist. Lil Durk is a hip hop artist. Lil Baby is a hip hop artist. Not Drake. Hotline Bling is not a hip hop record. But I digress. So if DJ Akademiks understood Kendrick Lamar's greatness and took him serious, we will not be in this situation. At all. Drake clearly has yes men all around him, and it shows with his diss tracks. Like, how the fuck did his team let Drake release the Hard Part 6? Like, it shows that Drake has only yes men around him. He's gonna listen to Akademiks, he's gonna follow Akademiks' page, listen to him when he's not giving you straight, when he's not saying to you like, oh, you are fucked, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that, watch out for Kendrick. Kendrick is serious. Never mention Kendrick's family. Don't do that. Kendrick is warning you for a reason. Don't do that. Don't do that. But no, Kendrick is some kind of PR. Kendrick is nobody. Look what happened. So, congrats DJ Akademiks and Drake stands for ruining Drake's career. Drake will never be the same ever again. He's now getting the same treatment that Meek Mill is getting. Not like us, is played all around the world. Everybody is calling him Beto. There's a big YouTubers that has nothing to do with hip hop, that has millions of subscribers. I just saw some random YouTuber that had like over 1 million subscribers, and she was like a female YouTuber, and she made a 1 hour breakdown of Drake being with underage women. Like, this is beyond hip hop. Beyond hip hop. Drake's career will never be the same. It's all over. Now, that doesn't mean that he's not gonna do well because he has a huge catalog. It's like Taylor Swift. If Taylor Swift's career ends tomorrow, like if it ends, she's gonna be good because she has a huge catalog that is gonna generate insane amount of money. Same with Drake. Same with Michael Jackson. Like, if you are a huge artist and you're already cemented, you're always gonna be good. But Drake's future is not gonna be good. The same thing happened with Meek Mill. The whole world abandoned Meek Mill when he lost to Drake. Meek Mill at that time was one of the highest selling artists, period, at that time. He was a superstar. Then he became a nobody real quick. Same thing is gonna happen to Drake. The only way that Drake is gonna come back is to work with Kendrick Lamar. That's the only way. Same thing happened to Meek Mill. How Meek Mill bounced back, he worked with Drake again. So Drake beg for forgiveness. I hope Akademiks sees this. I hope Drake Stan sees this and learns from this mistake, even though it's too late.